Hello, I'm Joel Sullivan, the Regional CEO for your Tennessee Volunteer Region of the American Red Cross, serving a 62-county area in Middle and West Tennessee. Whether it's a hurricane or a heart attack, a call for blood or a call for help, the American Red Cross is there. On behalf of the American Red Cross, we would like to take a moment and thank you for another great year and share just a few of our many great accomplishments this year. 2012 has been a big year for your Tennessee Volunteer Region. This year we began our new Nurse Assistant Training Program thanks to a generous grant from HCA, and we have already graduated 27 students who have gone to work in the healthcare industry. We responded to an evacuation of 172 special needs residents from the Parthenon Towers and sheltered them for 4 days, providing over 10,000 meals and snacks. We helped promote 3 new Red Cross smartphone apps for first aid, earthquakes, and hurricanes to help the community be better prepared for disasters. We purchased 2 new special needs disaster trailers made possible by generous grants from HCA and the Health Department. Our region deployed more than 100 Red Cross workers to 15 states to help with Montana wildfires and Hurricanes Isaac and Sandy. The Red Cross anticipates helping those who were affected by Hurricane Sandy for many months to come as they try to rebuild their homes and lives. We have also collected and delivered 15,000 cards to military members and veterans across the country during the holiday season. Join me in listening to some of our chapter successes over the last 12 months.
This year, the Heart of Tennessee chapter welcomed new chapter executive Mike Cowles, held a very successful MASH Bash event, and increased their volunteer leadership with new and returning board members. The Clarksville-Montgomery County chapter held their inaugural Cheers to the Red Cross event and had a very busy year responding to home fires and deploying local volunteers to disasters across the country. The Warren County chapter kicked off 2012 with a major spring tornado response after the Leap Day tornadoes struck in Cumberland and DeKalb counties. Thanks to a generous grant received from the Middle Tennessee Gas Utility District Project Hometown Help, the Warren County chapter was also able to purchase a new disaster trailer. The Williamson County chapter welcomed new chapter executive John Mitchell. They hosted a very successful Lifesaver breakfast featuring country music star Trace Adkins as the keynote speaker, who thanked the Red Cross for helping his family following a home fire last year. The Jackson area chapter had a busy year after helping residents affected by a nursing home fire in August, an apartment fire in McMillan Towers in November, as well as deploying volunteers to help with major disasters across the country. The Lawrence County Red Cross fed more than 50 Summertown residents in August after a gas explosion forced many in the community out of their homes. Red Cross remained on the scene to provide food and water until all residents were able to return to their homes safely. The Mid-South chapter responded to a large apartment fire in June and opened a shelter for 70 displaced residents and provided a supply logistics center to help with relief efforts after Hurricane Isaac. The Mid-South chapter also hosted another very successful BOA Ball event this year. The Northwest Tennessee chapter welcomed new Emergency Services Director Brandy Boggs to their chapter in November and helped celebrate veterans with their annual breakfast.
Our chapters have been hard at work this year. As a region, during the fiscal year 2012, we responded to over 1,256 disasters, distributed over $615,000 in direct assistance to those in need, assisted over 5,000 fire victims across 62 counties, trained over 31,000 community members in life-saving courses, and delivered over 3,400 emergency messages on behalf of our military community. All of this was made possible by the work of our dedicated volunteers and the generous support of our donors. I encourage each of you to continue supporting the American Red Cross in the coming year. Your help makes a difference.